What is up, guys? July 25th. And man, yesterday was a rough one. Um, so June was great, crushed it, did not size up, obviously, because it was too good. Should have sized up, but never do when it's all green. Then here's the red. Started to size up beginning of the month, and then had a mega loss on Monday and yesterday. But you will see every other day, I think every day, only had one trade until this week. So this week, my trading psychology absolutely failed, and I was not able to truly trust the system in terms of it was a loss, and I just need to walk away. But I was upset, and I kept trading, and that's called revenge trading, and that's because I wanted to win. So I'm hoping and looking forward to the time when Edgeful comes out with their automation, because I spent all this time dialing in the orb strategy using Edgeful. And really, all I need to do is very simple. And this is why trading is so hard. It's so hard. And I always say I'm so close, And I am close, but it's these little step backs where I got to take a second. And that's why yesterday's video, I had to delete it because it was so bad. Because I should have saved it and called it what not to do. Because I just went on tilt, freaked out, and unnecessarily wasted time and energy. But my whole point is, if I have a test or a back test based on trading targets that make sense to me, I should be able to trade this, but I wasn't. So I want to go through this is the last 4 years, and we'll show you what's going on. This is the last year. Looks even better, right? Couple small cliffs. There's like 6 drawdown periods, which is like nothing. Last 90 days. I think I started trading right around here, I think. So 1 drawdown and then a nice one here. Obviously, this is the exact moment. Well, this is, I think, was the exact moment I sized up, of course. Last 30 days, starting to look worse, 0.5. But again, it's only 9 trades. So last night I was like, you know what? This is a small sample size. I could easily have 3, 4, 5 losers in a row, even with the super high win rate. That is not uncommon. And this is the last 7 days. Bang, loser, loser, here we go. But if I'm matching and doing 1 trade a day, and even though these are losers, but if they match what I have here, then I've done my job, which is set up the system that's given me hopefully enough confidence to actually trade it. And that's what I'm hoping to do, is just stick with this system, give it enough time, because this is a long game. This is not, there's going to be periods of drawdown that are worse than what I've just done. And I've got to be able to sustain that. But when you're doing it in real time, I mean, yesterday was a great example. I did not handle it, and I overtraded. So next week, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to trade. And I guarantee you, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday are going to be green and huge, huge winning days. So I heard Edgeful's coming out with their automations, I think within a week or 2. So I'm really looking forward to that, because I think all the work being in the back test and the settings and getting confident on my orb setup, I think if it's automated and I'm sized correctly, I won't be tempted to overtrade on days where it's no good. I'll show you yesterday's trade and why. So it was triggered to go short here. Went short with a small TP. I think it was like right here. We only made it here, and then just rocketed it up, and here's where my stop was. And then after we hit the stop, because my stops are bigger, so the losers are worse, I did go in long. When did I go in long? And I was up, and then this just ripped back down. So I think I was break even. But really, this is, I think, although it hurts the P&L, and I wish I sized up on my amazing June month, I think I have to just go through this for my trading psychology, which I hate talking about psychology, but this is why trading's so hard. Because even though I've got all this data and back test, can I really trade it in real time? So time will tell. So long story short, it was a rough week. Won't be trading next week. But I hope the automations from Edge will come out, because I think if I can set that up and just size appropriately to just let it run, I think that's where I'll be the most successful. I think the more time I stare at the charts, the more I can try to find setups that don't make sense and break my own system, which is one trade a day on these 3 days if a setup occurs. So I hope your month is looking better than mine. Still, even though I didn't size up at all in June, we're still up, which is shocking because I sized way up, I think from like 1 contract to 8. So going huge. So hopefully, based on the backtest, we may have some more losers, but I won't be trading next week. But really look for the automation. Want to be as transparent as I can because I'm still figuring this out. And I think we're over 220 subscribers somehow. And this has made it all worth it because after selling my company, I really just did not want my money, whatever it is, small or large, just sit and just go to the win with S&P 500, right? Like if it goes up and goes down, cool. I wanted to control it. So I'm trying to figure it out with day trading. And if I watch another YouTube video that says it's so simple and then they show me 57 different things of how to trade, I'm going to freak out. But this is simple enough that I can do it. So I'm going to keep documenting. Hopefully we crush it, but I'm trying to have a long-term view and realize we're going to have periods of drawdown and it's going to hurt. But as long as I follow the system, it should work out. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you're trading. Subscribe if you're digging this, and we'll talk soon.